Is the golden age of books over? How long has it been since you bought a book? When was the last time you went to a library? How many physical books do you own? Will I just continue asking questions? And why can't I stop asking them? Hi, I'm Gregg Prescott from in5d.com, and you're tuned into the Metaphysical Show with your host, me, Gregg Prescott. And today we're going to take a look at the future of reading, a metaphysical perspective. I got me a barn and I got me a truck. Don't give a rat's ass, don't give a fuck. The only thing we talk about here is metaphysics, y'all. Truck broke down just the other day. Girlfriend and dog both moved away. The only thing we talk about here is metaphysics. Y'all tuned in to this here Metaphysical Show with your host, Gregg Prescott. Bless his soul. Oh yeah, y'all. Whenever I ask questions, I seem to go into the Jerry Seinfeld mode. Who are these people? Oh, let's go ask some of these people about their book buying habits. Come on.
Okay, so what the hell is this on my head?
Excuse me. I'm doing a short report on books, on book buying habits. It seems like the golden age of books is over with.
Okay.
Would you mind if I ask you a few questions
Sure.
about books? Okay. My name's Gregg, and I'm talking to a gentleman right here about books. How often do you buy books?
Like at least once a month.
Wow, that's great.
Okay, I read all the time.
Nice. And what's your favorite genre?
Spy novels, things like that,
Okay.
and anything Patterson writes.
How many books do you own?
I don't own them. I don't live here. I live
Okay.
in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And so when I'm finished with them, I get a bag full and I take it down to this local bookstore and I give it to him.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Appreciate it. How about that? What a gracious man to do what he does with his books. Hi folks, would you mind if I asked you a couple questions about books?
Couple.
Yeah, it's just real simple because it seems like the golden age of books is dying nowadays, and I was just wondering, how often do you buy books?
Not as often
Regular.
now as I have.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to, years back, I used to read a lot.
Uh-huh.
So I was just always looking for the next best read, right? So,
What genre is your favorite style of book?
biographies.
Biographies?
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of history
And you?
biographies.
I like movies about, or movies, books about people's personal lives.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. How many books would you say that you own?
Well, actually, I got rid of a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
When I was working, I had a giant bookshelf at work, and every time I was finished one, I would put it on that shelf.
Uh-huh.
But then when I retired, I had no place to keep them, so
Very nice.
most
Well,
of them I turned in. So.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I had a ton of books, but I don't right now
Yeah.
anymore. But anyway, I want to thank you both for
Yeah.
answering the questions.
Just here visiting from Ontario, Canada.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Good day, eh? Okay, well, let's take a walk in. You did wonderful. You did.
I was trying to think of the books I read in this.
And so did he.
I find the American history is the best.
Yes.
The Canadian.
Well, that's interesting perspective.
There's no filming in here. Yeah.
I can't film in here.
There's no filming in here. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is yeah. Yeah. Outside.
Okay, well, we'll have to go outside and ask people the same questions. Would you mind if I ask you guys a couple questions?
Sure.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Obviously, I can't film in there.
That's okay.
It seems like the golden age of books is kind of dying, so I'm asking people questions. How often do you buy books?
Probably I would buy one or two a month.
All right, nice, nice. And what genre is your favorite?
My favorite genre right now would probably have to be self-help,
Okay,
personal development,
All right.
those types of that style.
okay. I'm not going to ask what kind of self-help, but that's all good. How many books would you say that you own?
Oh, I would say anywhere from 60 to 75.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Lastly, who are these people?
Oh, they're just Barnes and Noble people. That's all they are.
All right.
Awesome.
Right
Thank
on.
you very much.
Appreciate it, brother. So yeah, it kind of looks like, that's the first younger person that we interviewed today. And, it seems like, well, you look at the time of the day, most of the younger people are probably working right now. But, we have some seniors that came out and were candid about their answers, and we appreciate that. So we'll see if anybody else comes out that we can do an interview with and find out who are these people, right? No cameras allowed in there. What am I gonna steal trade secrets from Barnes and Noble?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. Oh, I
Hi.
can't film here either?
No, yeah, this is
This is public property right here.
no, this is a private property here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about here?
That's also this is in a complex. Yeah, so the owners own this. Yes.
Yeah.
So I can't have you asking people things when they're coming in.
You know what I'm asking them? How often do you buy books? What's your favorite genre and how many books do you
Yeah,
own?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I can't have you here. I'm sorry.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
And who do you think are reading books nowadays? It seems like today's kids are too busy with their cell phones to read books, and millennials are too wrapped up in pursuing their careers to read books. If I had to guess, I'd say that senior citizens would be the age group reading the most books. Most are retired and were brought up in a way to appreciate a good book. But it's not the older generations that are buying the most books. According to the 2012 U.S. Book Consumer Demographics and Buying Behaviors Annual Review, if you were born between 1979 and 1989, you spent more money on books in 2011 than older Americans. Books made a resurgence when COVID reared its ugly head.
Hey, what do you want to do today? I don't know. Maybe I'll just read a book. Take that stupid mask off.
Since the start of the pandemic in 2020, print book sales in the U.S. have risen 8.9% as reported by Publishers Weekly. However, in the first 6 months of 2023, print book sales in the U.S. declined by 2.7% compared to the same period in 2022, decreasing from 363.4 million to 353.5 million. And here's a little trivia for you. More than 60% of high school seniors read below grade level. 27% of high school seniors cannot read at a basic level. And teenagers from book-loving homes had 42% better vocabulary grades than those that didn't. And it's not just reading for high school students. If you were to ask an immediate answer to 9 times 8 or 8 times 6, how many high school seniors would be able to do that? Interesting numbers pop up when we look at the correlation between books and college students. A typical college student spends an average of between $1,240 and $1,420 a year on textbooks. 66% of college students say they have avoided buying class materials because of steep prices. 25% of college students work extra hours to afford textbooks. 11% of college students have skipped meals in order to buy course materials. And 19% of college students say the cost of textbooks directly influences which classes they take. And out of all the textbooks I bought for my BA, I only kept one. Oops, not that one. This one. Don't judge. But where do spiritual, metaphysical, and esoteric books rank? Do people buy them anymore? According to John Hayes, VP of Sales and Marketing for the New Age specialty house Inner Traditions, he says that people are scared and they want to explore their fears. They are looking for answers. Overall sales are up 30%, according to Hayes. A key to the increase, he explained, were big gains in online and direct-to-consumer sales. Online sales were especially strong in subjects such as the esoteric, New Age spirituality, divination, healing, and self-care. And sales through the company's direct-consumer channel were up 40% in 2020 over 2019. You know, people ask me all the time, where can I find the Metaphysical Show with Gregg Prescott?
Yep. Where can I find this here, that there Metaphysical Show with Gregg Prescott? Where can I find the Metaphysical Show with Gregg Prescott? This is Swami Tummy. Where can I find the Metaphysical Show with Gregg Prescott? Take that stupid mask off. Where can I find the Metaphysical Show with Gregg Prescott?
Well, looky here. There's a link below. Just go to patreon.com and sign up for the 1111 tier, and you'll never miss a show. There's also a link in the more info section of this video. The pandemic and social unrest also led many people to question the meaning and purpose of their lives. Mind, Body, Spirit books can offer perspectives on life that can help people find meaning and purpose, even in difficult times. The pandemic and social unrest led to many people feeling isolated and disconnected from others. Mind, Body, Spirit books can offer a sense of connection to something larger than oneself, such as a higher power, nature, or humanity. So here are some specific examples of how Mind, Body, Spirit books can be helpful during times of stress and uncertainty. Meditation books can teach people how to focus their attention on the present moment and let go of worries about the past and future. This can be helpful for reducing stress and anxiety. Yoga books can teach people how to connect their minds and bodies through movement and breath. This can be helpful for improving physical and mental well-being. Mindfulness books can teach people how to be more aware of their thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without judgment. This can be helpful for developing self-compassion and reducing stress. Spirituality books can offer people a sense of purpose and meaning in life, even during difficult times. They can also provide comfort and support in the face of loss and grief.
Hey, mister, where can I get some of those swell shirts?
I got it at In5D Quantum Tie-Dye, little dude.
Jeepers, I need to get me some of those.
7 hours later.
Looking good, little dude.
With these N5D Quantum Tie-Dye shirts, I'm the cat's meow.
So here's the bottom line. People of all ages are still reading books, but in different ways than they used to. Kids may be reading more on their phones and tablets, but they're still reading. Millennials may be busy with their careers, but they're also making time for books that they're interested in. And it seems that the senior citizens are reading the most books, but they're not the only ones. The popularity of Mind, Body, Spirit books could be due to the fact that people are looking for meaning and purpose in their lives. They're also looking for ways to manage stress and anxiety. Mind, Body, Spirit books can offer both of these things. Spiritual, metaphysical, and esoteric books are becoming more popular because they are interested in exploring their spirituality and connecting with something larger than themselves. These books can offer insights and guidance on this journey. So what books do I love reading? I have a bunch of books here, and I used to have a lot more, but 3 of my favorites. Number 1, and this is not in any specific order, is Nature's Way by Ed McGaugh. Number 2 would be the Convoluted Universe series by Dolores Cannon. And number 3 would be True Balance by Sonia Choquette. Highly recommend all 3 of these. I'll leave a link to them in the more info section below this video. And you can find over 6,000 pages of reading material on in5d.com. So take advantage of the search bar at the top of every page and look up anything on in5d, and chances are you'll find a plethora of information to help you with your spiritual journey. Stay tuned next month on the in5d Patreon channel when Gregg asks random strangers,
What is the meaning of life? And who are these people? Take that stupid mask off.